Okay. Absolute values. Who here knows what an absolute value is?
The amount it is away from 0. So like if it's -9 to absolute 0, if it's -9 is 9, right?
Pretty much, that's basically what it is. Absolute values. Absolute value. Actually, that's what I was going to write. The amount a number is away from 0. I know a couple of y'all might be thinking, wow, this is a really long chapter. No, not really, all right? I'm just taking my time with y'all over the past couple of weeks. So, absolute values. The amount a number is from a 0, okay? Take it from its original value. So say, for example, where did this come from? Well, this actually came from complex variables, okay? This is the y that I'm about to go over with y'all, all right? Try not to get confused, all right? So, this absolute value came from a complex variable of finding different, a lot of complex stuff. I'm gonna be honest with you. The actual definition of an absolute value in terms of numbers and letters and abstract algebra would be, for example, not example, this is what it is. Let me see, AV is equal to that of the absolute value of A plus BI, which is equal to pretty much the square root of A squared plus B squared. This is what the regular absolute value is. And this is why you end up with a positive number each and every time. So say, for example, you have the absolute value of 3. Well, then the answer is 3. If you have an absolute value of a -3, your answer is 3. This is the reason why you end up with pretty much an actual number each and every time. All right? So, long story short, you're not gonna be using this formula at all, okay? This is just me explaining where the absolute values came from. All right? Yes.
Is that an I in this one?
Yes, that is an I. Okay? This is just me explaining where the absolute values came from. More so even, you're going to be using this in equations. Yay! Okay? Any questions? Great, let me go over some. All right, let me do this fast so that y'all can. All right. So, this is the sheet of paper we all have together, right? Yes? We're all doing this together? All right. Let's do this together, shall we? All right. Most likely we're going to have this quiz this Thursday. All right.
So tomorrow.
Today's
Tuesday, right? Okay, never mind.
I thought today was
My time is offset.
Okay.
Full 24 hours.
Thursday. All right. So, obviously, you have, for number 1, I'm just going to do the odd ones. For number 1, you have absolute value of n is equal to 1. Your answers will be in the form of, I'll say, ordered pairs, so to speak. So if you notice, your answers will be pretty much the same, all the way up until like after 4, okay? 5 and up, you're gonna go rogue. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's gonna get a little weird, but don't worry, I'm gonna be holding your hand through it all. No homo.
Say less.
Okay, so when dealing with this, automatically you should know. Who knows the answer to this? And don't look on the back.
Negative,
Go ahead.
negative 1 and 1.
Negative 1 and 1, okay? Absolute value of n equal to 1 will be negative 1 and 1.
I was right.
Yes, you were, okay?
Half right.
You must put both answers, okay? I expect,
Where'd you get the negative from?
okay.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Where'd I get the negative from? Go ahead, go ahead.
Wait, okay, so I'm thinking it's, if you substitute, actually, never mind, no, I'll just let you explain it.
Okay,
You'll
so-
explain it better.
So in this type of situation, whenever you have an absolute value, right? Which is equal to a number over here, whatever that number is, okay? In order for you to get rid of that absolute value, you take both parts of that number. And when I say both parts, like both signs of the number. So therefore, split it up. This number will be a negative over here is equal to n, which is equal to that number, okay?
So then the next one's basically the same thing. It's 9 and negative 9.
Exactly,
I'm getting stuck.
okay? Is 9 and negative 9. That's number 2, okay?
So,
You okay?
yeah.
Okay, yes.
Doesn't matter which, if the negative is in front of the positive.
No, it doesn't, okay? So therefore, if you have something like this, n is equal to 1, or absolute value of n is equal to 1, then therefore that's negative 1 is equal to n, which is equal to 1, okay? Whereas your n obviously is equal to negative 1 and 1, okay? That's pretty much how you solve it by itself, okay? Okay? And please memorize this because you will be using this for 5 through 12. Let's look at number 3, shall we? Number 3.
Sorry.
You have the absolute value of negative 9v is equal to 18. Remember what I said? Actually, you're gonna be using this for all of these. Remember what I said right here? Okay? Place it to the other side, the negative, okay? Place the opposite to the other side. So therefore, and that's how you get rid of your absolute value, okay? So you have a negative 18 is equal to negative 9v, which is equal to 18, okay? That's how you get rid of your absolute value, okay? Plain and simple, all right? I'm not gonna be one of those teachers that's gonna tell you to go all the way around the mulberry bush, nah, all right? Just separate them, just put both the signs up there, all right? And then how you get the v by itself? What's that, huh?
Dividing.
You're gonna divide it. What you do on one side, you must.
Do the other side.
Now, in this type of situation, yes, you do it on the other side, but you do it on,
Oh,
The right
So-
side?
Left side.
Oh,
or
both sides.
both sides, okay? Negative 9, negative 9, negative 9. The negative 9's cancel out. What's negative 18 divided by negative 9?
Negative 2. Negative 2.
Negative divided by negative is a
Oh, positive 2.
positive 2 is equal to v, which is equal to, what's a positive divided by a negative?
negative.
Negative 2. V is equal to negative 2 and 2. Okay?
I thought this was way different.
Huh?
It's because my teacher would give us like the hardest problems.
Yeah.
Make us work down to like the easiest.
Yeah, nah, I like to start with the easiest problems.
No, I'm not saying I know how to do it. I'm just saying that this is like pretty simple to compare to my teacher just like explained it in the most complex way she could ever do it.
Yeah, that ain't me.
No, I'm just Or no, I was at Buena.
So, in this type of situation, with absolute values, once I get down to like 11 and 12, Carlos, once I get down to 11 and 12, you're probably going to start seeing what your teacher at Buena might have been saying.
Yeah.
But first, I want to start off with the easy parts so that y'all will learn and understand how to do, 9 through 12. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. So, what was that? Number 3? Numbers 5 through 8. 5 through 8, you have a part on the outside, okay?
Yeah.
5 through 8, you have a part on the outside. Now, let me show y'all how to do this, okay? Number 5. You have 6 times the absolute value of x plus 6 equal to 12. Now, here is where one of those properties comes into play where you must treat the absolute value as a variable. Is that on the camera? Hopefully it is.
Yeah.
Yep, it is. Okay. You must treat the absolute value as a variable. What does that mean? Well, what is it that we're always trying to accomplish? We must get the variable.
By itself.
There you go. Get the variable by itself.